check these problems out before I start getting after it. But these are some problems you'll see like in the geometry, trigonometry section of the FE, and they're more, as you can see, they're more logic problems. They're not really any math solving. So let's get started. The first, which of the following statements is false for a non-circular ellipse? So the way I usually go about these kind of problems is I just check off all the ones that are true, that I know to be true. So the eccentricity E is less than 1. Well, this problem you may not know off the top of your head, but if you look in the conic sections or geometry part of the handbook, you'll be able to easily check off that that's true, which it is. That's true. The ellipse has 2 foci. Well, that one's kind of like common knowledge. Like, you know, an ellipse kind of looks like this, and it's not centered around one focus point like a circle is. So that's going to be also true. Now the sum of 2 distances from the 2 foci to any point on the ellipse is 2a, twice the semi-major distance. Well, this one you might not know off the top of your head, but you can kind of think about it like intuitively. Like, let's say we have a point here. It's going to be some sort of sum between these 2 points, right? That's how you're able to measure ellipses. So that one seems to be correct just by looking at it. So let's check D, and if D looks false, then we know C was probably true. This is just how I would solve it, because I'm not like, super genius or anything. The coefficients preceding the x squared and y term in the general form are equal. Okay, well that's definitely not true, because if the x squared and y squared terms are equal, you're going to have a circle. So that's not true. So that means this one is true, and this is the false statement. Okay? Now, this is another type of problem you'll see. And, if you have background on this, you may not even need to study this kind of stuff. It's kind of simple. The equation y equals a plus bx is an algebraic expression for which of the following? All right, well, again, we'll just go through cosine expansion. Cosine expansion usually involves some sort of degree polynomials, like you'll have x squared of 2, x4, 4, some shit like that. That does not look like cosine expansion. Projectile motions like that. You're throwing a ball or something, and you're usually going to have a negative x squared value, maybe some positive b value, but we don't have that x squared, so it's definitely not projectile motion. A circle in polar form? Nah, because a circle in polar form would have x squared and y squared values, right? A straight line. Well, is this in y equals mx plus b form? Yeah, it is. It's just a different variables. Here are a. This would be the a, that would be the b. And you can clearly see it's a straight line.